Hello, and welcome back. Also one cool feature about Azure is that Azure Powershell. Well, one of the coolest features is the power to use scripts, and I believe that's a really powerful. And sometimes I really like a lot using scripting with PowerShell just because of this. So a PowerShell script is a text file, just like a bash script shell. That contains commands and control constructs. Those commands are invocations to the commandlets, and obviously all of those control constructs has all programming features like loops, variables, parameters, and commands. So all the PowerShell of scripts are saved, all of them has a .ps1 file extension. So if you want to create a PowerShell script, you just save it in that with that extension, and also you can create it with with Visual Studio Code, and it's recognized as a PowerShell script. So here's an example of a script, and you can create those scripts in Visual Studio, what is really powerful. I love that, and I think that's pretty useful. Even I don't know, but I like more to write scripts using Visual Studio with all of the IntelliSense and all of that stuff, and it's even more easier than that we're using PowerShell scripting in Linux. So I like a lot, but maybe other people that not, but for me I think it's better. Well, it's not better, it's just like I feel more comfortable with that. And here also, besides obviously PowerShell in Visual Studio, we have the PowerShell integrated scripting environment, the ISE. So we have like a sample script, and we can execute those scripts using just the name of the script .ps1, and previous that we should put a /. So also this is a PowerShell ISE. So I like that also, but I prefer I prefer Visual Studio, obviously, I think, but it's up to you. Then we have variables in PowerShell, and those variables are declared using the $, and for assigning the value we use the equal sign. So as you can see here, we are just declaring a loc for location variable and assigning it to US location. Also, we are using iterations as a variable. We are creating that variable and assigning it the value of 3. And also, what is really cool is that variables can hold objects. Okay, so what is an object? Okay, just let me go to PowerShell. I'm going to clear all of these. Okay, and for example, okay, I'm going to create a variable, and this variable we will call credential1. Okay, and I'm going to assign to the getCredentials object. getCredential object. Okay, this object is like a pop-up window when we can put our a username, a password, and save those get those credentials. Okay, you can use it also when we create a VM. So as you can see, he's asking me for a username, so I'm going to put Mike0125. I don't know, this is not my email, but probably is the email of somebody else, I don't know. And I'm going to put just a password, and that's it. Now when we call that variable credential.1, now we have here the credential saved, what is really cool because it's an object, and that's really cool. So as I already showed you, to get the stored value of the variable, we use the $sign prefix and its name. So here we declare that variable and assign it to the US location, and when we are creating a resource group, just like here, we put the name of the resource group and the location using, well, calling that variable. So also, when we are creating scripts, we can use loops, and that's something that is really, really, really cool. So okay, so for use loops, okay, I'm going to use this the PowerShell ISE, but well, we can use loops like for, do, while, for each, and so on. And the operators, instead of using like the symbols for like greater than or less than or greater or equal than, we use the operators expressed in this way, like the -lt for less than, pretty straightforward, okay, and -le for less than or equal, and also it's like -eq for equal, -gt for greater than. Okay, I think that's wrong because we put like the same, so it's in that way, okay, -ge for greater equal. Oh, sorry. Okay, so here we have a for loop, and we are declaring the variable we are declaring the variable I equal 1 and I less than 3, I plus, okay, and we are printing the variable. I'm going to show you that here in the ISE. So let's use the for. We have to put in parentheses, and we are going to declare the variable just as 0, and then we are going to use the variable, okay, and less or equal than 10, and I plus, and okay, and we are going to print, and that's it. Now we are going to run that. As you can see, we are running a for loop, just like a for loop in any program language. So that's very, very powerful. We were creating like a lot of resources and you want to put it in a loop. This is a great option. Also, we can do it in the output side. So we are now going to declare this as 10, and we are going to put greater equal than greater equal than, okay, and I'm going to put 0, and then I'm going to, and as you can see, now it's in the output side, starting from 10 and ending in 0. So obviously if I just put like okay, like this, we are not reaching the 0, we are only reaching the 1. Okay, so that is how a for loop works. I think it's really, really powerful. Also, we can use parameters. So when you are executing a script, you can pass an argument to the command line. For example, we are executing this script and we are putting a size of 5, a location. Okay, so inside the script, you will capture all of those values into variables with the param. So we will write param, and in parentheses, we're going to put the type of the value type of the parameter and the name of the parameter. Also, we can avoid or omit the names in the command line, and just passing those values, but we have to, when we are capturing those values into the script, we have to put it inside of the parentheses of the param function, and we have to put it in the right order. Okay, so if we are putting first int value, that int value will be captured in a size variable using an int and also with a string. In this way, it doesn't matter in which position we declare those variables. Well, we put those parameters when we are executing the script. As you can see, here we're putting size as 5, even when in the parameter function is not the first parameter. Okay, so it's interpreting itself and it doesn't matter. But if we don't want to do that, maybe we don't want to write a lot of that, all of that stuff when we are executing the script. We can only put it in the right order according to the value types of the parameters. So that's it for today, and I think that the PowerShell language and scripting, all of that is really cool and really powerful. We can maybe make more videos about scripting in PowerShell. And well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and please subscribe and give a like and comment, and see you in another video.